Empty backfield on 2nd down and 10 for Jalen Milroe. 3-man rush. Milroe. And a nice move. And that might be a horse collar or a face mask at the sideline.
One of the two. Add another 15. Again, protection allows Milroe to stand in the pocket. Watch the end of the play. But I also think
face mask.
Defense.
Number 22. 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. First down.
Kobe Prellard with the face mask.
That last play again, both inside linebackers for Georgia spying. Spying with 2. All right, that's 5. You only got 6 guys left.
Yeah. So Alabama gets helped by the penalty to move it inside the 30-yard line. And there's Rodell Williams, Bulldog.
Alabama offensive line is making a statement inside out.
They're coming off the ball.
Absolutely. In the first quarter, they've rushed for 50. Rushing game. They are mauling the Georgia defensive line.
See if they keep it on the ground. They do, but he's not. Moments ago, Jenny was with Coach Saban.
Coach, how do you get Milroe to distribute the ball better?
Well,
a couple times he had guys who should have thrown the ball on time. He didn't do it. We're just getting straightened out. I think a little anxiety maybe about what's going on here. And same thing on errors, you know, on formation adjustment. So just got to settle down and play.
Thank you.
Jalen Milroe reminds you of Jalen Hurts the way he plays quarterback, but he doesn't do the quarterback sneak as well as Jalen.
No, not that time. Much of a push from Williams on his backside. And now it's 4th down and 1. Alabama 3 out of 4 on 4th down this year, and a couple of a huge 4th down here early 2nd quarter. Bullard made the tackle, needed 1, he got 2.
And they ran it right behind the strength of the offensive line. Behind 7 and J.C. Latham, number 65. That's their 2 horses.
At the last second, got him the yard he needed, +1.
This was the question. Could this Alabama offense put drives together? They've been. Would they hold the ball and get drives? This is a nice drive. 9 plays already. This is number 10.
Play coming up. Jam Miller. And flags fly. We're going to have a holding call on the inside this time.
Holding offense number 77 down.
Jasden Roberts, the guilty party. He doesn't think so.
Happens. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that was more the right tackle knocking. Just kind of fell with him.
I'm shaking my head with Roberts on that one. At any rate, it's 1st down and 20. Milroe again, a wide snap. He's got a wheel route to Jam Miller. Touchdown, Alabama.
Nice design play by offensive coordinator Tommy Rees. He created exactly who's going to cover the running back, and they block him on this one. You watch. Here's who they know has the running back. Watch them. Just enough traffic. He gets caught up in it, and it's a touchdown.
Here for Jalen Milroe. For Jam Miller. his first as a receiver. And it caps Salong's 92 yards in 10 plays. A little over 4.5 minutes. Alabama comes back from trailing 7-0 to leading 10-7.
The Sonic Garlic Butter cheese, garlic butter, bacon, garlic butter. Need we say more? Sonic Garlic Butter Bacon Cheeseburger.
We can all be home for the holidays. Not really. Celebrate the season like only the Jeep brand can. Including the Jeep Grand Cherokee, the official vehicle of winter. This holiday, become part of the and do anything. Jeep, there's only one.
Credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and turn everyday trips and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges where you just check in and chill out. Open up a world of possibilities. What's in your wallet?
When are sports more than sports? When your highlight reel opens the door, zero student loan debt, and NIL earning potential. When your stats include free room and board, nutrition and mental health support, plus and when your experiences, friendships, and development put you in the win column for life. For college athletes, sports more.
Alabama has taken the lead for the first time today. Will Reichard to kick. Georgia will let this one go. Bring it out to the 25-yard line. Don't forget, coming up at halftime. Stay tuned for the Dr. Jenny will be running that show. Always fun, filled with emotion, some tears, some jubilation, and a whole bunch of cat at halftime.
Well, coming up right now, this Georgia offense has gone 3 and out the last 2 times they've had the ball.
Alabama did that on their first 2 after their machine-like opening possession for a touchdown. Needs to respond. And Bowers shifts sides. Larry McConkey in motion. Before he's run out of bounds by Terry and Arnold. Nick Saban's had some good in his way back.
Yeah, what did he say about his team is they've become comfortable being uncomfortable in football games.
The resistance gotten themselves into, including 4th and goal at the 31 last week, and they found a way to win. They are going to keep it on the ground. Again, Milton going to be a couple yards shy. Alabama and Tresman Marshall, the guy we talked about earlier, having transferred from
your trust, number 73, playing that right tackle position. That is a drop-off. Has played there all year, but he is not to the level that
are Mims level.
No.
Dejon Edwards checks into the Georgia backfield. Let's see if Dejon will try to do it, and does. Got about 4 on the carry. First down, Georgia.
And usually when you run like that, that means 77 today, and honoring his fallen teammate, Evan Willock. This time the push goes right up the middle. Led right behind.
Since that opening reception by Brock Bowers, he's been quiet. He's lined up in line. Carson back and complete. Got it to Marcus Rosamond.
He looks right, he looks left. He clutches it a couple times. Left, left. Good job by a quarterback coming probably to his 3rd target on the play.
Rosemary Jack Saint stretched those arms out. Caught. For a 21-yard gain. Arian Smith in motion for Georgia. Beck comes near side this time.
You know, there's really, when you lose Brock Bowers, nobody wants to lose a star. But one of the things that has helped Georgia during that time when he was out, Dylan Bell.
Yeah.
They found more go-to players because of Bowers not being on the field.
Dylan has run the ball at times. He's caught a little bit of everything. That time picked up 6. So Georgia's moved it in to 36 with a 2nd down and 4. Blitz coming. Dejon Edwards trying to follow his blocker. And spins his way for a Georgia first down.
That's the second. Has timed out the blitz. It's a rush blitz this time, and they pick it up on the go. Good job of cutting that off. Coming full speed like that. Last time it was Tate Ratledge. They got the job.
Van Pran pulled out from his center spot. Got a good block as well. And Georgia continues. As we approach the midway point of the 2nd quarter. Kendall Milton, number 2, back in there behind number 15. Today. Bell in motion. Beck rolls one way and now goes deep.
That was close, wasn't it?
Yeah, Arian Smith, the intended receiver. Could have been picked off, though.
Yeah, the opposite corner that really doesn't come into your eye this time. One side to the other. Watch, he just lays off, just looks at the quarterback. Quarterback will never see that guy come in the post the other way. He had it, what, 6 inches away?
Yeah. Kool-Aid got his hands on it, tipped it away. McConkey will settle in after being in motion, and he'll be in motion again. On the bootleg. I shouldn't call it the other tight end. It's just that when you got
I think it's
Brock
descriptive.
Bowers out there.
I think it's descriptive. I knew right away who was throwing to.
An open field tackle. Georgia trying to hurry up. Alabama trying to change things up defensively.
They did. They got their subs on. Good job by Alabama.
To try to line things up here.
The officials tried to spot the ball as quickly as they could, and Alabama beat them with the substitution.
Remember, Georgia, the best in the country at converting 3rd down. 2 out of 4 today. Beck in trouble. He's going to get the first down and dives forward. Nick Saban told us yesterday he's not Stetson. On 3rd down and like 6, he finds a way to get a first down.
And I brought up the name of Drew Brees, who used to do it to him at Purdue when he was at Michigan State as a run for 100 yards. But these key first downs when you don't have it, just give me a first down and then get down. I don't need you to get hit.
To move the chains. Again, this drive almost a perfect blend of run and pass for Georgia as they moved it in. Kendall Milton, nothing doing that time. Nice job by Deontay. Texas made their statement today as Big 12 champions. Washington made their statement last night as the win over Oregon. Still a lot to be sorted out, but these two teams are both playing, and they pretty much playoff position. Milton trying to get wide, tripped up for a loss. The same guy.
Deontay Lawson, who struggled with injuries this football season himself, but he's going now. Watch the quickness on this play. Two out.
There's the numbers on Deontay this year. That last play was his. Makes it 3rd down and 12. Georgia's got to get all the way to the 9-yard line to pick up a first down. Beck, here comes the heat. Down he goes. And it's Dallas Turner.
The two guys that had to be a factor in the game. You know where the quarterback's going to be. This is what Georgia runs. Their quarterback is there. It's 3rd down. What can you do from
sack of the year? And that'll force Georgia into a field goal situation. Peyton Woodring is a beginning of the season, but he has come on now and hit 16 in a row. This from 45 yards away to try to tie. And it's going to be a false start on Georgia.
It's going to be from 50 yards now.
Start. Kicking team, number 55, 5-yard penalty, and it's worked down.
Back to back. Play, the sack, and now the penalty. Making a chip shot field goal. Just a little flinching.
Rings, career-long, season-long, 48 yards. This from 50. On the way. He hit the right upright and came out.
And remember, the 5 yards closer, that's good. The angle just kept widening and widening and widening.
And yet, that far away. Still 10-7 Alabama.
Down there, how are you gonna keep us out, right?
Both Kirby Smart and Nick Saban, when we talked to them about that very thing, about the next, they wanted to talk about it too much, but they made it pretty clear the SEC champion is not in the playoff. It's a travesty. I believe that was Kirby's word. We got a whole half and 4.5 remaining here.
Can Georgia solve the running game?
Back. They fake it to him, and Milroe wants to go deep. Airs it long. He's got a man out there, and Burton in and out of his hands, but a pass interference on Malachi Starks.
I hate that underthrow pass interference play. Not a good throw. The DB keeps. I don't know, Gene. Tell me, what's a defensive back supposed to do?
It's such a difficult play, as you said, Gary. Pass interference. As you said, you got a D-back that turns to find the ball, but then the ball is so underthrown, he almost has to it because the receiver's going to work himself back to try to get it.
Felt like they both just were fighting the ball. He was looking back to be the one that gets the call on that one.
But after the missed field goal and then that penalty has given Alabama great field position. Their own 47. And Roydell Williams on the carry. Question. Kirby Smart is the second head coach to lead his team to a 12-0 start in 3 straight seasons. Who was easy?
No.
I mean, you could maybe Google that and it could be hard for you to focus on.
3 men inside, 2 edge players.
2nd down and 8. And it's Milroe trying to keep it to the edge. Down.
So Georgia has struggled all year on the zone read with quarterbacks keeping it off the edge. Remember, he's going to outrun most anybody on the field. Might be the fastest Alabama player.
Peyton Thorne got some yards for Auburn against Georgia in that. Carolina. Some of the games that they trailed, by the way, which they're trailing right now. 3rd down and 2. Georgia's half of the crowd making some noise here. Is jammed up, but he got it on second effort.
Number 23 to help out. Watch him come from the left side, just out of the screen. Comes in there. You see him show up right now.
Great second effort.
Yes.
And so that'll keep the Alabama drive moving.
That play.
Yep. Has time. Delivers high, incomplete. Intended for Kobe Prentice.
Protection by this Alabama offensive line. Ball thrown maybe, you know, a foot too high.
Yep.
You like the receivers like going up and catching it. They hate bending down near their knees to catch it. They lose sight of it.
Milroe still only 3 out of 9, but is rushing. Field at the 43. He fakes the toss sweep. Here comes the heat.
Warren Brinson, number 97, has caused more havoc the last few games. He has been a difference maker in that defensive plays, continuing his rush, not giving up and fighting, and this time he crawled for him to make the sack.
Crawled for that ankle and then well, that puts it back in Alabama's end.
And Alabama will take as long as they can. They get the ball.
Here the Bulldogs are down 3. Throw it to Isaiah Bond.
Right. Or do you run the ball, force a timeout here? Throw it deep, run it short. What do you... Does not look like Georgia's going to use the 2 spies. They're coming after him.
Milroe sets. Possession to who? Nyblack.
Yep. Short of the first down.
You got a big chunk of it back.
Yep. 5-man rush. Not get to Milroe. That offensive line doing a really good. Remember this problems Alabama had early in the season with. They seem to have figured that out.
They have. So now we got.
Next season on Fansville by Dr. Pepper.
What's happening, Sheriff?
It's a transfer portal. Losing our defense. No, not our starting quarterback. We need him. You can't leave. What's around you? Give me your other hand. That's what Dr. Pepper is. It's okay. I understand. You can't let go. Replaceable.
Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve.
Who said when this goat done took over our office?
And he's using it to send out medical bills.
Prime. Yeah. Did you just say Gap?
He's talking about expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Good thing Coach Prime knows about. Say it one time. Close that gap.
Now, how do we get this goat out of here?
Meet one of my new homies.
Get help with expenses, health insurance.com.
Elephant would have been scarier.
Hey, sister, what you gonna do?
Even if we have to part. You and me. Us have. Purple. Rated PG-13. Only in theaters Christmas.
A Shaq-a-Roni pizza.
Busted.
Stretch out that fresh We created Shaq-a-Roni my way. An extra large pizza topped with extra cheese and extra time. Get free delivery with a minimum purchase. Only at Papa John's.
Coming up on the Geico Halftime Report. To our right, we'll break down the first half and bring you the rest of the championship Saturday highlights and weigh in on the impact they have on the college football play. Pregame today.
I think a good aggressive timeout call here by Kirby, forcing Nick Saban to decide. If they don't make it, sometimes these don't work out, you know. But I like, remember, don't protect, attack. He is attacking with a timeout right here, forcing this to do.
Now they're going to go put the offense out there. Would have been about a 55-yard field goal by a Reichard attempt. They've already picked up 1 4th down today. To the 33-yard line. Georgia with that shift on their front line that we see every week.
They're going to try to draw them up. With it being 4th and less than 5, they would like it just a gimme first down.
Clock winding its way down. 6. With the timeout. Was worth a shot.
Yes, but again, the aggressive call by Kirby. Counter from Nick Saban. What would he do?
Little chess match going on. Rest of the highlights from championship weekend.
Well, I expect Georgia will be aggressive here. Got a timeout left. Need about 45 yards for a field goal try. You got to trust your players and your quarterback.
Four-receiver group for Carson Beck from the 25. He's going to throw short. Dejon Edwards out of the backfield. He dives across the 35. Beg your pardon, across the 30. And trying to get lined up here as fast as they can. McConkey is basically limping back to the line of scrimmage.
He was.
Beck. It can't be McConkey. And now Beck's just going to hit the deck. And if Georgia takes their final timeout, it'll be right here, but I don't think so. And Ladd McConkey, that's probably the end of the day for him.
Absolutely. And now play last week, gave him an extra week rest, warmed up, thought it was okay, but you get in the game, it's always different.
I guess Georgia's going to throw one long here and asking for the ball, not getting it.
I don't think that. I think they'll run the clock out.
They did. Beck wanted it, but I don't think Georgia was going to snap it. And the Alabama fans are elated. Let's see about Ladd McConkey on his last route. And he got tripped up a little bit.
Yep, because he went off balance. That's when the weight went on there, where he couldn't control his own body when he lost his balance.
Let's go down to Jenny with Kirby Smart.
Coach, you are trailing by 10. You said that emotions and momentum swings would play a huge factor in this game. How did that play out for you in the first half?
Well, we had good emotions and good momentum swing early, and then it slid the other way. Their quarterback made some good plays, and we haven't converted on offense on some 3rd and shorts.
What are you asking of this team in the second half of this game?
Oh, come out and play. We've been in this situation before. This team's been in this situation before. We get the ball to start the second half, and we knew that the whole time, so we want to take and be aggressive with that and come after it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
And Kirby knows what he's talking about. The only time Georgia's trailed at halftime this year was 14.